Hi. Okay, we're going to see how this works if I can do it quickly and clearly. Feel like not the perfect position for signing for videos, but I will try. So these are some of the high frequency words that kids, I won't say specific student names, they're working on their lists. So I'm just going to go through them, and as we go through, I'll keep adding and adding and adding. Eventually there'll be like 1,000 videos here. Sure. So the first word on the list is he. There's a few different ways you can sign it. This is kind of a very signed English, a C sign that we use for reading sometimes too. So you can sign he, it's a letter E on the forehead. A more ASL, American Sign Language, way of signing it is to sign boy and then point off to the side, indicating third person there. So you can sign he, or you can sign boy and point he. It means the same. The second word is for, just a pointy finger touch to your eyebrow, basically, and then you swing it out and away. For. You can do it one time, so that present is for me. It can be used like as a way to ask why, also in ASL. So if you send for, like this facial expression, for means why. Like, what did you do that for? Or why for? So for just one time normally, and then if you say for, that means why. R, that's another signed English or C sign. R. American Sign Language, ASL, does not use the verb to be in the same way that English does, or Spanish, or any other language for that fact. So we have R. Just a R from the alphabet starts at the chin and moves forward. R. Kind of down a little bit too, is a R. R. So you are ready for school, or asked to, are you sick? With American Sign Language, most of the time, it's omitted. So we just sign, are you sick? Or are you happy? Or are you mad? Are you sad? But for English reading and spelling, you need to know are. As, it's like the sign same. Boy, I feel like my arms are very uneven when they're magnified like this, but it's like same, but you do it here and here. Same, same. As is used when we're comparing things. So you are as tall as a tree. Very English signing. Normally, you would sign for ASL, you tall, same as a tree. So ASL, you would use this sign like same or same for the same meaning, basically. As. Width. Number 5, just it's two A shapes. Put them together with. This is a fun one because you can actually move it to show a group or more than one person going somewhere together. So you can say, we as a class will go together to the movies, or our family will with go with our friends to the store. Those are some examples. His, we showed he, you can sign his. I prefer, I think it makes more sense to the kids to sign it a conceptually accurate way, and that would be to sign boy and then the possessive hand out. The person, the boy doesn't have to be there. When you first start showing it, to the kids, they're confused because you're signing boy and then you're pointing over here where there is nobody, or you're signing boy and his with that flat hand off to the side and there's no person there. So the kids look, their eyes will follow you and go, well, there's no one there. But after a while, they get used to it and they understand you're talking about a person who's not there. So his, or you can point right at the person if they're there, like Haziel, a boy in my classroom, I can say him and point right at him, or his. If I'm pointing right at him and it's clear that he's a boy, then I don't even need to use the boy part. I can just say him or his. And the same for girl. You can say girl, her, or she. And you can say her or hers with the flat hand. doesn't matter if you do it this way or this way. Not straight out, because that would be for you. Not this way, of course, it's for me or mine, but kind of off at an angle. Boy is small. Pretty easy. Small. Again, American Sign Language, you can use that sign different ways. You can say something is small or very small, or all those mean the same idea. It just depends on what it is. If my car is very small, I'm not going to sign my car is very small because I would not fit in that car. Yeah, so for the spelling test, we're basically saying small. Then there's big. If you do it with B's, that's a very English way of signing it. A more ASL way of signing it would be to use L's, bend your fingers, turn your wrists almost like you pointed a gun at someone, like Superman, and he bent the gun. And then you're going to open your hands apart, big. And it's really common when deaf people are signing that sign for them to say, they do a mouth movement, motion, and they make like a word at the same time. They say, cha, cha. It's like big. That expression, it's like huge. Or, they can make a face with the eyebrows down and the mouth small. It'd be like, yeah, it's kind of big. Or you could even say something like, it's not big. Not very big. So this has a lot of meaning. For the spelling test, you want them to know big with the B's, big, or big with the, they call them bent L's because L from the alphabet, bent. At. You have, if you're right-handed like me, your left hand is flat, and then it's like bent like this, it taps on it, at. If you're left-handed, then it's the other way, and you'd use the right hand flat, and you'd say at. And so, in signing, you would say, we will meet where? At school. Or what time? We'll meet at 9 o'clock. Okay. Do. So this is one that is very confusing sometimes. There's this sign in ASL, which is what do. This is used more for asking someone, like, what are you doing? Or what did you do? Or what do you need to do? Do. It's like D. And then you flip those fingers closed. Do. And then you say do, and that sounds like a different sign altogether, but it's not. You can also sign this. Try to get my hand straight. Do. It's like almost like a C hand shape, and it goes in a circle. I'm not really happy. Let's see if I can do it back a little more. Do. That's another way that you can sign it. For me, in class, most times when I'm using the word like do, I'll just spell it. Do. Do you want that? Or I'll sign you want that. Do. But for the spelling test, obviously, we can't sign do. It kind of tells the answer. So just sign it this way for the test. Do. I prefer not to do this. This is more for question. Okay. My chair is very squeaky. Sorry. Number 11 on the list is like. And there's two different meanings for this. It's a little bit confusing for the kids. It can be like I like something. That is like the number 8. Here's your pointy finger. Here's the 8. You're going to grab right from the middle, which doesn't pull out, like. But then the other meaning is that something is the same. That is like that. So for reading, they need to know both, and then they have to just kind of accept when I tell them, oh, this means, it says looks like. Don't sign looks like. It's the wrong concept. So he needs to know like and like. Last one on the list for this week is sure. Sure. Just the pointing finger up off the chin. Sure. You want to go with me? Sure. Sure. I think facial expression a lot too. Like, sure. Just like the facial expression you would make if you were talking. Sure. Okay, let's see if I can get this posted. Thanks, and we'll do a